Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Peggle Deluxe. Let's continue our adventure. So we now have magical green pegs that will explode, so that will certainly be interesting. I'm not sure how big the explosion is going to be though. So if I hit this, yeah, it's a pretty massive explosion, not as huge as you might expect, but it's nothing to bat an eye at either. Let's see. Hope if I could get inside the spiral here. We've got quite a bit of things I need to hit. Alright, that helped quite a bit. Free ball. We've got a problem here. I feel like the game is giving me more pegs than I used to get. The game might be actually getting a lot more difficult. Uh-oh. Let's see, that's a scary problem to have. It's like I'm gonna really mess this up if I'm not careful. Last ball. Yeah, it seems unlikely this is gonna work. And so we've started to hit this level where the things just don't work out very well. If I could get this green one to explode. The green one's changed too. The green one was over here before. And so if the ones that explode all of a sudden decide to be different. I wish I could hold right click to speed this up and not move the ball, but like when I hold right click, it doesn't even work when the ball's in movement. See, that's not very helpful, actually. If this was Arkanoid, I'd be controlling the ball catch by moving back and forth. That was a lucky ball, they said. Really? I missed the green explosive. Darn it. So I've got a decent amount of balls, but I've got to get this one, and that one hit. And I'm not sure I can. Well, okay. I got lucky. There's this game show on TV called The Wall that's kind of like this, a little bit. And Pachinko on The Price is Right is also kind of like this. Dude, waiting for the particular shot, right click, he speeds up the board. So this looks 3D in the spinning, but it's actually flat. So even though it looks like this is going in the background and the foreground, what's really happening is it's going up and around. They've weakened the visual setup here to instead have a cool looking effect that I'm sure when this game came out, that was probably an amazing effect. Let's go ahead and hit this. So there's actually a change in speed that's also happening. They're moving very slow here and moving rather fast here, and they're more separated. So this is going to be a lot of work to try to hit all of these. So we've got this one. Free ball. Darn it. I have 3 more shots and 4 things to hit. So I don't know how we do that. Like, I need to get a free ball or 2. So that doesn't do it, and then we have to retry again. And the placement of the orange one seems to be randomized, so that means there's really no fair challenge going on here. Because things are just getting randomized. So one person's level 4-2 versus another person's level 4-2 might be completely different. And that's something I would say that I would hope most video game creators in modern time have realized is not really acceptable. That we want, for the adventure mode at least, for it to be a well thought out, very QA'd, easier game. The level of difficulty in video games has gone down for the better, in my opinion. Video games in the old days often were literally impossible and nobody cared. But as the complaints constantly were rolling in, eventually they decided, you know what, we'll do some quality assurance. The consoles in particular started to require certain quality things. Ironically, we may be getting to a point where our consoles are decide to stop requiring for as much quality as they used to. And that will be to the detriment of the consoles eventually. PC is still very much a Wild West on quality. You can get games on Steam that won't run. You can get games on Steam that are laggy. I've had a lot of trouble with the Lego games on Steam, and I'm not sure if it's particularly my setup, something that is specifically not working well with my setup, and it works with others, or if it's just everybody. But even now that Steam has been forced into offering more refunds, the quality should slightly start to increase. Sometimes blue pegs block good shots too much. Hit the blue ones to clear the way. They're giving me hints to things I already knew. But whatever. That's not a terrible thing if they've got nothing else to say. Might as well still tell me something useful even if I already knew it. Let's see if I could just wait until we get to this green one. That's gonna work out rather nicely. Wow, that did work out rather well. So I have one more to do, and just gotta hit it. But as I'm playing this and as I'm thinking of all this, let's go instant replay and save. And we'll save that one. I'm at like 5 million points, and I don't see any reason at all why I'd want to do that level again. Like, sure, maybe I could get the number up higher, but unlike a pinball game where it is all about getting the number up higher, there's really doesn't feel like there's skill or fairness in this. There's a famous court case trying to determine if playing pinball was gambling or if it was a game of skill, and they brought in a pinball pro, and he made the same shot and called the shot multiple times, and they go, well, obviously it's a game of skill, he's showing skill there, and and that's a good thing. Otherwise pinball games would have never become popular, and arcades would have never been popular, and video games would have probably never been popular. That's a lot of speculation, but it's very possible. Purple pegs change place after every shot. Points are plenty if you catch the purple pegs. Darn it. I wish there was kind of an undo option, or a way to earn undos or something. Just a secondary system of anything in this would be rather appreciated. Something that had that skill like I was talking about. Yeah, it really is just a matter of the fact that there aren't flippers down here, that I can't push anything to make the ball go back up. The only thing that even is slightly skillful is the timing of when I shoot in comparison to when this catch bucket is moving. And in all honesty, it's still so random because there's so many things to hit. A pinball table would not have as many things to bounce off of. Not quite as many. Like, that wasn't skill. And see, I wish the instant play button would just automatically be recording. And I know some game did that, where it was saving that, and that was part of the features they were trying to do in either the Xbox or the PlayStation, the Xbox One or PlayStation 4. They were just always streaming, always recording, and whenever something cool happened, some of the games would automatically fill up your hard drive with things, which turns out to be a problem considering the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 don't have that big of hard drives. But the idea is cool, though it doesn't get used that much, honestly. If anybody on any of my social media streams was putting up videos of themselves playing video games, and just the little clips of when they did a really cool thing, it would have to be an amazingly cool thing for me to care. And and not want to just unfollow that person. Frankly, the only time I've ever done something similar, and I put it up on my YouTube channel, where I put up all the coverage of playing the game, is a glitch in Assassin's Creed 2, which I cut out and made separate because it was kind of funny. Clear the more orange pegs early on. Focus on single trickies last. This is weird because there's very little room here to get in between these things, so you are going to have to hit a decent collection of them to start with. This is going to be a problem though. I don't have enough shots here. I know I don't. Let's see. Tried to shoot through there and see, I've got 3 shots and there's no way I'm gonna make this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd have to be extremely prevalently lucky to hit all of those. And this is really the only shot I can make, is trying to hit this, trying to bounce over there and somehow hit the other things. But then you're gonna find that it's gonna be way easier now on the second or third attempt. Let's see, hit that. Hit that. That one. I've still got so many ones. The game screams for a lack of like forethought on how it was gonna work. Just randomly picking a few and making them the ones to target doesn't make any sense. And getting an extra ball because you get 2,500 points is nice, but it doesn't really... There's no real way I can guarantee that for sure. Well, I was gonna hit that explosive one, but I guess that doesn't matter now. So I have 2 balls left. And with the 2 balls, can I hit these 2? No, I don't think I can. And see, have we hit that point now where it's just like, we may have hit a point where the game has just gotten really difficult, and I wouldn't be surprised if we'd see a major difficulty spike. This is something that was very common in older games, where they wanted you to enjoy it long enough so you didn't take it back, and then they wanted to make it incredibly difficult so you felt like you got your money's worth, because you spent hours and hours trying to achieve a unbalanced goal. And that's just something that we call bad bad game design nowadays. You want at most either a flat level of difficulty or a curve of difficulty in which the player gets better at it at a natural pace and they're able to do things that they wouldn't have thought that they were able to do at the beginning of the game. Usually this involves the player also unlocking abilities or being trained up to playing certain ways. Alright, last ball. So if I could get all of these and this somehow. Like yeah, and this is turning out to be a nightmare. Seriously, am I gonna miss the explosive one twice? Let's see. What am I supposed to do? Bounce this back in here? So close. And see, now I've hit this point where it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna succeed. Might as well just reset the level now. Let's just save ourselves some time. Let's free ball, nice. Can I perhaps hit this? And see, have I gotten a lot worse? Am I dropping the ball here? No pun intended. Well, because I am technically dropping the ball. Or is it just a difficulty spike? And I think it's just a difficulty spike. And we're at 4, 5, and I think maybe if I go for the purple things and try to get more points, I can guarantee at the very least a free ball each time. Got it. See, that bounced straight back up almost all the way to the launcher. Interesting. And that snuck its way into the 100,000. Again, why would I ever want to play this level again? I've lost 100,000 first try bonus forever. And so how could playing it, if you get the first try bonus, how could you play it so much better that you got 100,000 extra points? I'm not sure you really could. Let's see. Hola. Wait, no. What language is he speaking? Allo. J. Mapel Claude. That means I am Claude in your English. No. What language are you speaking? Allo. That's not bonjour. And J E is not French, I don't think either, or it's not the right gender French. Should be J with a J apostrophe or J A, and I'm not sure if they even spell that Pel right. Anyways, Ave, you tried Z flippers. Okay, so this is just totally broken, not French. They are wonderful with Zim. You will learn to flip the balls back against Z wall for extra points like the crustacean born. No need to be shy. Let us dive right in. So why is the lobster French? I don't know. Zoot, my magical powers flippers. After hitting the green plague, click anywhere to flip them. So now this is going to become just pinball, I suppose. And you can see how flippers in particular are going to help. And they've got that pinball sound here. And oh yeah, I should have gone for these immediately. I'm pretty good at pinball, so this feels right at home to me. And they're a little weirdly shaped, I will say that. But now I'm seeing something that tells me maybe I could put some strategy in this. Because they're not long and skinny like you would normally see in a pinball game, they kind of don't have the return towards the center that I would like. And I'm not sure they're gonna help me very much going forward. So I'm trying to aim this so it bounce back and hit that. I lost my flippers though, and last one should be that. Let's do one more level. Sacre Blues, that fish is in your way. Hit him to convince him to move. So now we're just gonna have a character in the way. See, and I don't know where the flippers are gonna play a good part here. It's like, see, and he's just gonna move one side to the other, isn't he? So he's not gonna go away. We're gonna have to make decisions. Decisions will have to be made. We'll go ahead and take the flippers and see if that helps. Another free ball. Let's go ahead and hit this guy in the head and see if we can get lucky. And that one. We'll go ahead and hit this one behind. See if that works. Nope, no ball. Tell you, the coin flips don't even feel like they're 50-50. So they feel like they're a pretty good deal. I'm just gonna have to kill this and then kill that one. And then this should do it. How much points would I get if I hit the fish right now? I wonder. One thing I will applaud is every level is adding something new. It seems, or at least every 5 levels are adding something new. Out, these waves are tricky. Take your time and you'll do fine. So, like, let's go back to the main menu. That is certainly slightly interesting that they're adding more, but we also kind of know that there's only like 55 puzzles in total in the adventure mode, and you could have probably done a lot more. 55 is a small, in comparison, the math game I'm playing right now, 250 math puzzles. A little bit simpler, but 250 is about right. It's about what you get on any cell phone game. In anything you get for about 99 cents or so. 250 single puzzle levels is kind of what's expected these days, and 50's not enough, and I feel like we're gonna power through this series because of that. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.